southeast is Durango.
Yeah, and to the south
is Yalepa.
South.
Okay.
We're going south.
Yalepa.
So Cabo San Lucas, that was the place. What happened in Cabo San Lucas? Let me just remember. Morning everybody, welcome back to the logbook. My name is Jeff, but people call me Raspy. Because I don't know why, but I've got a raspy voice today. Excuse me. So, we're in my place in Cabo San Lucas. Today is gonna, you know what, I've got a surprise for you, and not like the surprises that I bring up before that never ever come to fruition. This is a real surprise with a real payoff, so excited for that. But before we get to that, see, I already blew it off. No, it's gonna happen. There was me having to get my tire sorted out, tube and tire. So that is Gunther. He's hanging out, doing his thing, and we are off to check out some of the shops in town that might be able to help me out. The status sort of is where I think we are, which unfortunately, when you do an experiment, you want like some control, and I unfortunately have not had any of that because of circumstance and the fact that I'm not a mechanic. So number one, my first puncture was based on a impact and a pop. Second puncture, which was the 21-inch tube. Third tube, I don't know what that puncture was. Anyway, so I put on the 3mm that I bought yesterday, and that lasted 40 kilometers, maybe 50, and then it was flat. So anyway, I would like to hand it to a professional and get them to do it. We're gonna take Gunther up to a shop I found yesterday, a guy named Renee, Renee, and he's got a tube in stock, tire in stock, so we'll probably just change everything and then have him look at everything. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I'm just gonna push the bike up there. I'm doing it wrong. Getting heckled from the cheap seats. Oh man, people really like making fun of me. No one more than me though. All right. Going to pick up Gunther. This is the one, the only Renee.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Going on, bub? How are you?
Very good.
So it's all good?
Yeah.
It's working?
Bike ready.
All right.
For the next trouble.
Next troubles.
Perfecto, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for you.
Have a great day.
Drive safe.
I'll do my best. Renee is the best. Oh, I had a little surprise of Snakedust and the kid. Surprise time. As promised, got two buddies in town. One of which is Snakedust, who you know from season 1. Snakedust. Snakedust just wrote a book, which is fantastic, and will be available soon.
I don't know how much of writing there was. There was writing, but there was mostly button pushing. There's writing. Yeah, that's true. There was writing.
And then my other buddy, who just came out with, what show just came out? And his dick exploded.
Yeah. And I didn't write a book.
The kid! And we're gonna get up to some fun in Cabo San Lucas.
Snake wants to live forever. call it the hole.
And then there was me getting sick for 5 days. And nothing really happened. So, yeah, man, that was a bummer. But, you know, I got to say goodbye before I shoved off. Beep. Thank you, Snakedust, for that colorful word picture. Snakedust gets like 3 minutes on the show and the word vagina comes up. Love you guys.
Love you, dude. Back safe.
I'll see you in a bit. Should probably put a key in. I've never done this in front of people. Puss puss. And those are my friends. Lovely, lovely folks. Well, I came here on a tow truck and then I had to sort out right away. I had to sort out getting a new tire, which I did get, which I'm not entirely thrilled with, but it's still a tire, better than the one I had before that kept on shredding tubes. Then I got sick, and then I've been sick for the last like 5 days, which has not been fun. So this road that I just turned on, if I were to keep going on this road, so that was the very beginning of it, I kept going all the way up, because this is the one, basically turns into the one, Mexican 1, American I-5, then it turns into the Canadian 99, and the Canadian 99 if you just keep on going straight. Ends at Oak and 6th in Vancouver, Canada, about 20 blocks from my house. So I could just go straight. Yeah, on the road again. So I haven't explained anything about what the plan is today. So this tire is freaking me out. So the plan is to go to La Paz and catch a ferry over to the mainland. There's really we're at the end right now. So yeah, we have to get, if to go any further south, we have to get over on the mainland, which takes a ferry, and so we have to go to La Paz to grab that. It is a 12-hour ferry, 10-hour ferry, 14-hour ferry, or a 36-hour ferry, depending on when you take it. I've been on a couple of different ones. One was the 36, when one of the engines blew halfway across the Sea of Cortez. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But I met a good couple folks in line at the ferry in La Paz. Your name?
I'm Chantal. Nice
Chantal
to meet you guys.
and
Arnout, nice to meet you.
Arnout. So yeah, we just passed every checkpoint and we're about to go line up. And yeah, should be an adventure. Sun's about going down. Feels right. There's beer on the ferry. And we go into the depth of whatever. I don't know if you can hear anything, it's loud. Tie everything down. We're good to go upstairs. We don't get to come back until morning. So we just got to find out the wreckage that happened last night. Well, that was a interesting night. I did not have a blanket because I didn't know about the secret blanket foundation that these cats had.
It's good to know people sometimes.
Yeah, right. We all slept outside, which was pretty great actually, because inside is a more like aircraft seating.
And people were snoring, of course.
And people were, yeah, and there's, you know, say 50, 60 people in a bigger room with great acoustics. But we're pretty close to shore now. So getting off the boat, I want to figure out what we do. But I think the consensus is hanging out in Mazatlan for a night.
Yeah.
See how it goes. So going to the Hotel Duana, which I don't know where it is, so I probably should have looked it up on the map here. Kind of know where it is. Okay, let's go. Let's go left here. Oh wow, oh no, I'm not. I'm not that far off. By guessing, I feel I'd give myself a couple marks for that one. All right. We have garbages, up street, down street. Now I gotta do a little Ricardo and a Lorenzo. Oh, it's right on the corner here? City Cafe. Oh, that is right here. Hotel Duana. I've been invited over to Chantal and Arnaut's place, so I'm walking from my hotel to theirs. Hopefully we can get out of them what they are doing on their trip, because they've got a big one planned.
My name is Arnout.
And I'm Chantal. Nice to meet you.
We're from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we shipped our bike to Seattle.
Yeah.
The plan was to go to Alaska, but we're gonna go to Argentina anyway.
The idea started a couple of years back. I read a book from a Dutch author, journalist who threw everything away in the Netherlands, you know, left everything behind and went to Alaska on a really old Moto Guzzi, like a really old bike, in the winter and with no budget. And I said, oh, if I want to do one trip in my, like one big trip, that's it.
Okay.
We decided to go with a bike that's suitable for her, since she is
I'm a bit tiny.
she's a bit tiny. She's she's a head smaller than me, and in that way we wanted to have the same bike for maintenance reasons. So we have the same parts, same bike. We know the bike through and through.
One spare tube for the rear and front.
Yeah.
Because we have the same. So
yeah. And in that way we ended up with the Honda CRF 250, which are pretty endurable bikes. You would find them maybe even in South America, at least like 250 or 150cc. You see them more and more in Central and South America. So in that way we ended up with that bike, customized it with the parts that we wanted, like pannier rack, a different chain and sprocket. We had off-road tires.
The suspension. The original suspension is not quite as good, so we decided to have a
proper
custom made.
Yeah.
And for me, it's a bit more suspension, and for him, it's a bit more tight, so it's a bit higher. Yeah. And now I can touch the ground. We decided to have a pannier rack which connects to the frame instead of the subframe.
Yeah.
And it saves a bit of the weight from the subframe, so it doesn't break at the end.
We're thinking about a year, 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. Yeah. Of course, it depends on the finances, the energy left, the bikes. But we decided not to rush it in like 6 or 7 months due to the seasons. We decided, okay, let's take our time. We can see more of the country and the cultures. Perfect.
And then we can also combine the on-road and off-road thing, because we're not as experienced off-road, but we want to get there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any advice that you have for anyone that wants to do this?
For us, our visa for the United States combined with Canada was only 3 months, but if you go to Canada first, then it's 6 months of visa. So you have
Only
the time for hiccups along the way with receiving your bike.
Don't be afraid to do it, I think.
Don't be afraid to fall or have a bad day, because everybody's having a bad day sometimes.
You know, chase your dreams in this case. We wanted to do this.
I guess just do it and you'll find people along the way, like Jeff and other people that will help you out or will make you feel energized again. So
have a good
don't
time
worry. And we'll be there. So
yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're
That was
welcome.
awesome.
Yeah.
You guys rock, and best of luck for everything.
Thanks.
in the
And
future.
you too. Yeah, we'll meet along the way.
Cool. Yes. All right. Well, that's a wrap. Pretty happy to be in where I am right now, because where this episode started was pretty bad. So you can always keep your head up and things will get better. So just keep that in mind. I feel great. I'm really looking forward to what happens on the Mexican mainland and further on. Got to meet some great people on the boat. People are out there doing adventures. It's pretty cool to kind of be a part of it. But anyway, if you liked what you saw today or over the last few days, give me a mini thumbs up, which is not this one, it's this one, and then a big thumbs up, which is this one, or a high five. It's all the same button in the like button, just right over there somewhere. And if you want to see what happens tomorrow, because I got to flip the coin, we're going to go do the map, we're going to see all that stuff, and we're going to hit the road again and see where we might go. It could be Durango, could be south. I don't know what the future has. So if you want to see that, subscribe. That's down below somewhere. And then I will catch you tomorrow and go out there, find someone, and make them laugh. But I call myself Pops because my tire keeps wanting to pop. And